Bitch, Busty, Billy Goat, Baba, Black Sheep, have you any wool built ass? Smollett is back.
I'm the librarian, and I came to read.
Hakeem has left the marriage. Black girl, fuck this shit. Jennifer Lopez with vocals has curved me at my own damn wedding. I don't want no part in this. My father has married my baby mama. I'm shook. And then speaking of shook, we have Mrs. Soccer Mom herself, Rhonda, shaking the goddamn car with her drop on the balcony of the building. Andre at the top leaning over talking about, Rhonda! Girl, what is calling her name gonna do, bitch? She is not Lazarus and she's not about to come forward. So then he saw Boo Boo Kitty on the balcony and he was like,
bitch, square up, bitch. What's the T-hole?
He ended up choking this bitch on the goddamn pillow, girl. And that's when her water broke. Girl, he carried her ass out of there like, help, help, water broke. Bitch, then we fast forward to Hakeem, drunk as fuck, talking about, what's up, what's up? To Tiana's house, look at my body, look at my body. Bitch, she did not want to look at your body. Look, she said, put your pants up, bitch. I don't want to see none of that. Let's talk about how Kitty was going into labor. And Lucius is in her ear trying to be her Olivia Pope or something like, girl,
you're gonna say that she overpowered you, girl, and you were fighting and she was doing some dumb shit and that's why she felt, girl,
she's giving birth. But I'm not gonna grill Fox on this fast ass birth. I don't know who gives birth in 2.5 seconds. As soon as he was done whispering in her ear, she had already pushed out the child. Now, Anika lied to Lucius's ass and said that it was a boy, I guess just to protect herself and the baby. But bitch, it came out and he saw that vagina. He said, girl, no ma'am. No ma'am. Can we talk about how all these hip hop stars, including Birdman's gangster Humpty Dumpty in the face built ass, was on this yacht, and next thing I know they're at this table discussing business. I guess what Lucius is trying to do is a more successful version of Tidal, and in order to be more successful than Tidal, it wouldn't really take much, but he's trying to establish his streaming brand. And he's like, girls, y'all need to just get information. Y'all gonna be shook when I take over the industry with this shit, so y'all need to make this deal now. Now, Cookie at this business meeting with the ugliest outfit I think I've ever seen her in, bitch. Usually her outfits be over the top and sickening and I love them, but bitch, this looked like a pixelated mess and I was not here for it. Either way, she was about to read and gather Hakeem's ass at the damn table. He got big and bad talking about ain't no brooms around here, sis. And she's like, okay, girl. Let me tell you something. No broom compares to you losing your mother's respect, and she knew that. And his ass got pissed as hell when she told him that, like, girl, step your cookies up or else I'm not gonna respect you. Fuck a broom. Lucius is still trying to court or be attractive to Cookie. And she was like, girl, that's over. That's canceled, honestly. And you're the one who ruined it. But at the same time, it's like, girl, Cookie, do you really mean that? Because after all the times you said, I'm done, I'm done, I'm done, I'm leaving. This is messy. I can't do this. You end up right back with him. So girl, he's not shook. That's why he's not scared. So we're gonna talk about how Hakeem had this weak ass auto-tune going on with his tired ass producer that was making him sound like shit. I don't know what's going on. This bald head nigga came in and crashed his whole thing like, girl, you sound like trash. He shoved that nigga to the side and said, what's the tea? I can make you a better track. And he said, you just need to fuck around with these little things that you have going on here. He twisted some knobs like he knew what he was doing, said some fancy words in sound engineer language, and said, girl, we're done. But then Lucius came in like, girl, what's happening over here? Bald head nigga was mad at Lucius. You've been really fucking me over, he's saying. Lucius essentially said, you fucked yourself over. Girl, he grabbed that producer. He put his hands down on the motherfucking table, got a piece of machinery, bang, bang, bam. Girl, they just watched that shit happen. I was so upset. Like, girl, this nigga's clearly getting his hand almost chopped off and y'all just going,
oh my gosh, it's so shocking.
Girl, save him! So Cookie kind of finds out that Tariq and her sisters have been kind of talking, and they're just like, girl, just give Lucius up. He hasn't protected you. All the shit that he's done to you, which is what I've been saying, girl. I don't understand why you're still sticking by his side. I know y'all have history and shit. I've never had a relationship that's gone that long, bitch. So I don't understand it, but still at the same time, I don't know why you've been backing him so much. And he mistreats your kids every 5 seconds. You even get so angry when he does it. So I don't understand what you're doing. So rightfully, they're like, girl, you can just end it all. And Tariq standing outside the door, and he said, girl, what's going on? Her sisters were just like, don't protect him. She ends up protecting him, running back to the hospital like, girl, we need to get to Anika before they do. And they do. They move in Anika's lollipop head ass into Lucius's house, and his mother was standing there like a goddamn Hoover Dam with this knife in her hand. Like,
you're as trustworthy as a rattlesnake in a hamster's cage. I don't trust your ass.
With this motherfucking butcher's knife, girl. Somebody needs to get her to a home and ASAP. So bald head nigga was like, look, Lucius, you fucked me over, whatever, it's fine, it's cool, I accept your apology, but my artist, she needs a record deal. And Lucius was like, girl, I'm gonna give her a feature. Is that cool? He's like, oh, okay, that's cool, man. Listen to me. This is something my mama taught me. Don't take the first offer, bitch. Always negotiate. And that comes with your job, buying a car, whatever. Negotiate. Lucius walked away from his deal like, girl, her mic ain't even gonna be on for the feature, so I don't know what the fuck you talking about. Sometimes, though, people are so unaware of what's going on and unaware of how business works that they get impressed by little things and by things that don't have longevity. So that kind of sucks, especially when you get into young artists or new artists who sign really bad deals. They just get excited about the possibilities and they don't see down the line into the future what could happen. So they came in and upped Hakeem's trash ass production. I'm sure it sounded halfway decent. He had the studio bumping. Now Bussy Billy Goat Smollett got his ass up there talking about,
you gays, I like to ride dick too. I stand with you. Freedom, woohoo.
okay, girl, I will say that out of everyone's music, I like that Jamal's music kind of makes a statement. I like that about him. He uses his platform to carry a message out that he feels needs to be said. But this helicopter rotor ass Tremello has got to give. This vibrato, girl! Cookie came in and was like, girl, you cannot do this. Please don't mess with your father. And Jamal basically said, try me, ho. Do you want to fight? Do you want to fight? So now we have one of the most legendary and probably one of the most giftable moments of the goddamn episode. Tariq is invited over for dinner so he can truly see that, bitch, this shit is real. Even Kitty was like, girl, this marriage is real. She walked her ass over there in them expensive ass, tight ass, hurting ass heels, and she went down and forced a kiss onto Lucius. It looked like me trying to kiss someone who had a vagina. It just wasn't gonna happen. It was very forced, kind of like my masculinity and testosterone in any given situation, girl. It's just unnatural at this point. So Tariq thought that it was his time now. He could use this time to go around the table and read the hell out of people. Okay, but when he got to Jamal, he had a little trouble because Jamal was like,
if you shade me, you shade yourself. Don't shade yourself.
Girl, let me tell you, Jamal, I said, I'll read the shit out of myself, but then I'm gonna read your ass. He said, girl, if this man couldn't even take down his family, what makes you think that you and your bitch badge can take him down? Girl, I was shook. I was a little shook. And then Lucius read Tariq's ass, and then Tariq, I guess he felt some type of way, girl, and he had his eyes on Cookie and was trying to get into her ass. She was digging her to her ass a little bit. But the thing is, when you have a bunch of mama's boys like me, don't you dare try to come up and think that you're gonna read my mother. That's not gonna happen. I would drag you see how angry they got? Who you think you talking? Yes, bitch, that's me. I will chop you hoes up. I'm not lying. Don't you ever come for me. I cut off family members for talking some shit about my mama. So girl, don't do it. But Cookie was like, nah, chill, y'all. I got this shit. She read him his rights like he was being arrested. And when she was done, she was like, girl, pass the song. And she told his ass,
do you want it to go play?
girl, that's gonna be a gift, bitch. That's gonna be a reaction gift, ho? Bitch, so let me tell you something. It is the the Empire streaming event. And it's time for Bussy Smollett to get his ass on stage and sing, girl. But he been shot. So he's getting all this PTSD. He's breathing hard. You know, he's sweating. Like me, when I see your man has a huge dick and I had been bragging on my skills that are non-existent. So now he's expecting something out of me. And it's like, girl, I cannot work with this big ass dick. He's sweating. He had to run to the back, bitch. Girl, he was back there for too long. So Miss Dej Low, she had to come up here and start singing, honey. She said, what's the tea?
Yeah. Freedom, I can't move.
She said freedom while Jamal was back there reliving what happened. Lucius went back there and did a little gun motion behind his own son's head. That had Cookie shook, but yeah, she's still gonna stay around his ass. Lucius so goddamn selfish. While his son is having like a PTSD type of moment, Jamal and Lucius get to fight and Jamal tried to read. I feel like he's growing up a little bit. He's getting more mature and like, girl, I don't have to take this bullshit. But then Lucius kind of reined him in, like, girl, you really do. So while you hoes are eating off of the money that I make, you hoes need to shut the fuck up. And my thing is that y'all are too old to be this dependent on your father, okay? You need to hire a lawyer, find a way out of these contracts, or make new ones that are bringing in money to where it's comfortable. When he cuts you off, you already have another company set up and you just keep going. There's no reason why y'all are this grown and still living at your parents' house, essentially. Get your own shit. So Cookie said she's over it. I want a break. I'm tired of this bullshit. I hate everything that's going on. You need to handle this business and I'll handle the music. Lucius was like, you don't really mean that. And I agree with Lucius because Cookie, she still comes around all the time. And to me, she doesn't seem like she has matured to the point where she feels like she can live without seeing him. So I don't believe that for a second, but she said she seems like she's serious about it, so we're gonna see how long this lasts. Next, we have Andre over here just banging the motherfucking Rhonda. Girl. Rhonda over over here even using her white supremacy powers to come to him even after that. Just like,
Girl, you let that bitch kill me. What's the tea, bitch? You should be ashamed.
he over here talking to desks and chairs while Jamal walked in on him like, bitch, what's going on? What's going on? What's the tea? You over here talking to the window? Girl, what is going? And then Andre was like, no, I'm okay. I'm okay, girl. I really hope Andre gets some help because I need my baby daddy to just be healthy in all aspects. So I hope that he sees whatever therapist he needs to see. I hope that he gets the medication that he may need because I know that the mental issue that he's having is hereditary. So I hope that they can find a way to fix it. So while Lucius is gloating and talking about his evil plans like he's Draken from Kim Possible, I don't know why villains do that dumbass shit. Tell you every single bullet point, thesis statement, and supporting detail in their evil ass plan. Talking about that shit while he's rocking baby to sleep. Let me tell you something. That hoe set up a motherfucking camera in those teddy bears and I'm shook. They're recording him saying every single thing. Now, whether or not that evidence is admissible in court is debatable, and this is a fictional universe, so you never know what can happen, but girl, they got his ass, and I am shook.